My name is Ryan. Until that night, I convinced myself I had the patience of a saint. I'd been married to Emily for 5 years. We weren't perfect, but I believed we had a baseline of respect that could get us through anything. She was fiery, sharp, always pushing limits. Traits I mostly adored. Lately, though, her jab stopped feeling playful. It began with little things. Snide comments about me forgetting the dishes, teasing about my thinning hair, laughing with her friends when I stumbled over the dog in the kitchen. Harmless, I told myself. Marriage is about letting small things go. But over the past few months, those small jokes started slipping into something that felt like plain disrespect. That night, we were at a friend's dinner. 8 people, wine, stories, a charcuterie board. Someone made a joke about terrible first dates, and one of Emily's friends asked about hers. Emily, without missing a beat, smiled and said, "Oh, definitely the guy who wouldn't stop talking about himself." Well, him and Ryan tied for last place. The table laughed. I managed a forced chuckle, but my stomach tightened. Then the line that turned everything upside down. The talk shifted to relationships and intimacy. Emily, a few glasses in, leaned back with a smirk and dropped, "Well, at least my ex was bigger." She said it like it was the funniest throwaway line in the world. The table went quiet for half a beat, then that awkward scattered laughter, where no one knows whether to laugh or leave. My ears rang. My chest tightened. I didn't yell or storm out. I didn't say anything. I sat there, offering a small smile and pretending it didn't sting. Inside, though, something shattered. I drove home in silence. Emily tried to laugh it off, calling me too sensitive, but I stayed mute. I wasn't angry. Not yet. I was planning. All night I lay awake, listening to Emily breathe beside me as if nothing had happened, replaying the line. At least my ex was bigger. It wasn't just the words. It was the look when she said them. Smug, almost proud, like humiliating me in front of friends was a badge of honor. The next morning I didn't bring it up. Not because I'd forgiven her, but because I wanted her to think I had. I kissed her forehead before work, made her coffee, texted at lunch to ask how her day was. If she noticed something off, she didn't show it. Alone, I rehearsed what I'd say. Not a blow-up. Not a scene. I wanted her to feel the weight of her words. To understand that respect isn't optional. That weekend we hosted another get-together at our house. I made sure everything was flawless. Steaks on the grill, wine poured, upbeat music. Emily was in her element. Laughing, flipping her hair, being the perfect hostess. At one point someone asked how we kept our marriage strong. Emily flashed a grin, probably about to make another joke at my expense, but I cut her off gently. "You know what keeps our marriage strong." I said, calm and conversational. Mutual respect. At least that's what I thought we had. The room fell quiet. Emily blinked, off guard. "Ryan," she began, but I didn't let her finish. I looked at her and said, "You know, last week you joked about your ex being bigger. I've been thinking about that a lot, and I realized something. You're right. He was bigger. Bigger at cheating. Bigger at lying. Bigger at treating you like garbage. And yet you're still here with me." Her face went pale. The smile fell away. No one moved. No one spoke. Emily's mouth opened, then closed. I stayed measured, voice steady, eyes locked on her. "You stood there," I continued, "in front of people who respect you, and you turned our marriage into a punchline. I laughed with you that night, but I haven't been able to look at you the same since." Emily's eyes widened, panic creeping in. "Ryan, I didn't mean," she started. I interrupted softly. "And even if you didn't mean it, that's the problem. You didn't think about what it would mean to me. You didn't think about how it would feel to have the person I trust most make a joke about my worth as a man." The room was so still I could hear the refrigerator hum. "You know what?" I asked, still calm. "I'm done laughing it off. I'm done pretending disrespect is just funny. If you want someone you can compare to your ex, go find him. Because I'd rather be alone than sit here and let you chip away at me one joke at a time." Emily's friends froze, unsure what to do. Her face crumbled. She reached for my hand. I didn't take it. "Ryan, I'm sorry," she said, voice trembling. I was just trying to be funny. That's just it, I replied quietly. You didn't think. And if this marriage is going to survive, that has to change. Right here, right now. Tears welled in her eyes. She nodded quickly, her usual fire gone. I promise, she whispered. I leaned back slightly, breaking the tension enough for everyone to exhale. I turned to our guest, gave a polite smile, and said, Sorry about that. Who needs dessert? The evening remained awkward after that, but Emily did make another joke. Not that night. Not for a long while. For the first time in months, I felt like I reclaimed something I'd been losing quietly all along, my self-respect.